Well, it is 20 after 12, and it has been a day already. Oh my goodness. Okay, so, I am so tired. So first thing this morning, I don't know, 1 to 2 o'clock a.m., I heard the puppy whining, and all of a sudden then I hear an explosion of, back end. So, shot it out the kennel, put it on the rug. So I had to clean that up for about an hour in the middle of the night when I had a headache. So that all got dealt with. That's fine. I put him in a different kennel. He was getting too big for that one anyway, so it was actually kind of great timing. Went back to sleep after about a couple hours of stressing, thinking the puppy was not okay, but he was hyper and everything. He was okay. He felt okay. So then, you can probably hear him upstairs. So then I went back to sleep, and I finally got my headache dealt with. I was going to take a Tylenol, but I'm just like, if I can just sleep this off, then I'll be okay. So I slept it off, and then my alarm rang at 9:30, and I'm like, I did not get to sleep until 3 o'clock. I do not have anything to be doing today that I need to get up earlier than 11 o'clock for, so I'm going to snooze it a few times. So I got up at about 11 o'clock, I think. Still feeling absolutely just beat and exhausted. And then I wake up and then I check my calendar for the day and there's nothing. Nothing on my calendar. I didn't do anything to it, I didn't delete it or anything. All of a sudden there's just nothing on my calendar. I don't know how that happened. I still am not able to get it back, but I'm just re-entering stuff. And I've checked with a couple of students, what time their things are at. I have a gig this afternoon at 2:15. I knew that for sure. 2:15 to 2:40. So that one I knew for sure. And then I wasn't sure if I maybe had a bi-weekly student this evening, but we've checked and we're all good with that one. So that's all good. So things are kind of starting to turn around a little bit. I packed up my fiddle, and then the hook thing, this thing decided to break, but basically I needed to crimp it right here. So that's all good. I fixed that. So that's starting to turn around. Denver is eating, so he is starting to turn around and look better. I didn't give him too much to eat because I don't want a replay of that episode. It stunk. It was bad. Ugh. And I have a very weak stomach, so that was gross, especially at 2 a.m. in the morning. And then my tablet for the gig is charging right now, but it wouldn't turn on, and it's at 5%, and I gotta leave it at 1:30. So we'll hopefully get it charged up. I charged up my amp last night. We're all good there. It's all charged. If I absolutely need to, I can use my phone for my Strum Machine backing, which is what I use my tablet for. So that should all be okay. It's starting to turn around, but man, has it been a day, and it wasn't even 12 o'clock when all this stuff happened. So I think it was a recent full moon, so that makes total sense. But it's starting to turn around. I have a student coming in about 20 minutes. And yeah, I'm exhausted. I'm so tired. I only should have the one student today, maybe another one later if we decide that the scheduling is too weird to figure out. I had a student that usually does bi-weekly, and then I have another student at the same time that does bi-weekly again. So they're swapping. And the other student, yeah, so they were supposed to have one. They did have one last week, but then now the other one is supposed to be next week. So they're both going to fall on the same day unless we either have one tonight or 2 weeks from now. So, but we'll figure it out. It's all good. I'm doing better. I'm so happy my puppy is eating and doing okay. I was very worried about him. And hook is fixed on the fiddle case. I'm putting stuff back into my calendar. Luckily, I have a page for each student that I just kind of write down their name and when they paid and what time their lesson is at, and like when they had their last lesson and what we did. So luckily I have that on a piece of paper that I like physically can't just get deleted like that. Sure, I can lose it, but it's like once I find it, then it's found. So it's going better. I need a nap though. It's like 12:30. So hopefully I can get a good nap in after my gig. But that's how my morning is going. How's yours going?